Behind the figurine, on the artist's desk, she spotted something taped on the wall. A map. Not just any map. A map of Boston with 4 red pins forming a perfect diamond pattern. Dr. Hale's apartment was one of the pin locations. The second victim's address, another. 2 empty pins remained. Morgan felt the crushing weight of time. 2 more murders were planned. And the killer was bold enough to advertise his pattern online. The task force immediately attempted to track the IP address tied to the forum posts, but it bounced through dozens of masked relays. They were dealing with someone meticulous, someone patient, someone who studied behavioral science deeply enough to understand every investigative move before it happened. At 3:14 a.m., Morgan's phone buzzed again. A new alert. Someone had uploaded another figurine. Her blood turned cold. It was a figurine of a man in a wheelchair, wearing a hospital gown. Next to it, 3 chilling words, sundown. Boston General. Morgan grabbed her coat and bolted for the door, calling Rudy's on the way. She didn't wait for backup. Time was a luxury they no longer had. Sundown was in 40 minutes. The elevator doors opened at Boston General's palliative ward just as a security alarm began ringing from the West Wing. Nurses scattered in panic. Morgan sprinted toward room 407, feeling that Elias Rowan was already there. When she burst through the door, the room was empty. Empty except for the wheelchair, still rocking slightly as if someone had just stood up from it. And on the seat, a wooden figurine of Morgan. Same suit, same badge, same tiny scar near her eye. Her heart stopped. The killer wasn't just watching. He knew her. He had planned for her. He had chosen her. Behind her, somewhere in the dim hospital hallway, a faint sound echoed. A single slow clap. Morgan turned and froze. To be continued.
Detective Mara Quinn watched Evan Marlowe, the maintenance worker, in the interrogation viewing room. He claimed he'd seen something the night Jenna disappeared, but his trembling hands and averted gaze told her he was hiding more. Inside, Evan clutched a paper cup, his voice cracking. "It's not what you think. I didn't touch her. I heard things. Strange things." Mara entered, pulling up a chair. "Evan, the longer you hide pieces, the more you put yourself at risk. What did you see?" He swallowed hard. "It wasn't Jenna first. It was the light, flickering. I went to check the breaker and I saw a man, tall, hooded, standing near the dumpsters. But the weird part? He wasn't watching the building. He was watching your station, detective. He was watching you." Before he could describe him, Officer Turner burst in, pale, holding a tablet. "Detective, we got something. You need to see this." Mara snatched the tablet. A CCTV camera from nearby, 2:14 a.m. A hooded figure walked calmly past the police station, then paused, turned, and stared directly into the camera. No face, just a shadow. He lifted a hand and tapped the lens, a warning. Evan whimpered, "That's him." But Mara saw a faint white patch on his sleeve, a symbol, a circle with a triangle inside. Her mind triggered. She'd seen it once, in a classified file. The winter color. A case closed 9 years ago. He wasn't supposed to be alive. The intercom crackled. "Detective Quinn, dispatch is reporting a 911 call. Same neighborhood as Jenna. Caller claimed a man was standing outside their window whispering her name, but when officers arrived, no one was there." Mara tightened her jaw. "He's escalating. He wants attention." Evan slammed his hands on the table. "He doesn't just take people. He studies them. Weeks before he strikes. Jenna wasn't the first. There was another girl, a month ago. She disappeared, but nobody connected it." Mara spun around. "What girl?" He hesitated. "Sophia Lane." Mara froze. Sophia Lane. The unsolved missing case she reviewed 2 days ago. Similar timeline. Similar neighborhood. Similar silence.
The night caller had been active far longer than anyone realized. Mara felt the room closing in when suddenly a loud, sharp beep echoed from the hallway. Turner checked his radio and his face drained white. "Detective, our system was just breached." Someone accessed Jenna's case file remotely. Mara's voice turned to ice. Who? Turner swallowed. The IP address. It's coming from inside the station. A cold ripple of dread slid through the room. Evan backed into a corner, whispering, "He's here." "I told you. He watches everything." Mara drew her gun instantly. "Lock the building. No one gets in or out." But before Turner could radio the command, the station's lights went out, plunging everything into darkness. A metallic echo rang through the hallway. Not loud, soft, deliberate. Tap, 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 like fingernails on metal, moving closer. Evan screamed. Turner raised his flashlight, hands trembling. Mara activated the emergency light on her gun. A silhouette appeared at the end of the hallway. Tall, still, watching them. The same hood, the same symbol glowing faintly on the sleeve. Mara stepped forward. "Don't move." But he didn't run. He simply lifted a single finger to the air, like he was silencing them, and then pointed to the interrogation room behind her. Mara spun. The room was empty. Evan Marlowe had vanished. Vanished without a door opening, without a sound, without a trace. Just as the lights flickered back on, the hallway silhouette disappeared too, like he had never been there. On the interrogation table, something new was placed. A phone. Mara approached cautiously. The phone vibrated. A new message appeared. "Detective Quinn, stop looking for Jenna. She's with me now. And you're next." Mara's heart pounded, but something even more chilling lay beneath the message. The background of the phone's lock screen. A live video feed. Jenna, bound, alive, and crying silently in the corner of a dark, unknown room. Mara whispered, "My God." Turner, voice breaking, said, "How did he get a live feed into our station?" Mara lifted her eyes. "He doesn't break into buildings." Her voice narrowed. "He breaks into people." And from that moment, she knew the night caller wasn't hunting victims. He was hunting her.